All right, we're here at Heat Press Nation, and my name is Jose from Master Screen Prints, and I'm gonna show you some of the heat presses that they have right after this intro. As soon as you walk in, this beast of a vinyl cutter knocking out big projects. This is serious equipment built for speed and precision. And right here, the double station auto open heat press. This thing is a game changer for high volume work. If you're doing bulk orders, this setup is built to keep you moving fast. As we step more in, you see more heat presses lined up in the showroom. Now we're going in the showroom. The deeper you go into the showroom, the more you see how Heat Press Nation is set up for creators at every level. Whether you're just getting started or ready to scale up, they've got heat presses for any kind of hustle. This is the Max Press Heat Press Nation. Again, just showing you guys what is it that you guys would be you know, if you're wanting to start a t-shirt business, showing you some of the items that you could purchase from Heat Press Nation. This one's about $2,000. So I'm at Heat Press Nation, and I asked Jared to give me some of the recommendation and specs on some of the heat presses, and this is what he said.
Okay. All right, so talking about hat presses, this is going to be the Black Series cap press. This is a very entry-level cap press, but I love it. It's really great, especially if you're just getting into heat pressing hats. You'll notice this is a swing away, which is probably the only one that we carry that's a swing away, so it just moves to the side. I actually do wish more presses were swing aways because you have just clear access to position your hats right here on the bottom plate. We have, of course, this lever that's going to keep the hat fixed in place while you're pressing it. You bring this back over, bring it down, and press. Pretty basic, simple machine. This is going to be the most affordable of our cap presses. Of course, you can control time and temperature on here like you would a regular heat press, but kind of upgrading from here. So you're starting with the Black Series. Why would you upgrade? That brings us over to our Signature Series. So now, Signature Series, as you saw in our other one, is an auto open, which is really cool. So it's not plugged in right now, but if it was, when you close it, it would lock in place. And then when the timer reaches 0, it would automatically release and open up. Again, really helping you out to where you're not accidentally overpressing anything or burning anything. You're really just able to kind of set things up, let it open on its own, and when you're ready, kind of come back to it. So it's really cool. Another thing that's really amazing about this press is it comes with interchangeable lower platens. So as you're offering hats to your customers, you're gonna have requests for hats of different sizes, and they're really easy to swap in and out. You know, I think the smaller ones, to be totally honest, are probably the most popular that are used. However, sometimes you're gonna get these requests for larger hats, different sized hats. You swap it on and you're good to go. Another thing that these are really great for is t-shirt labels, like the inside neck label. So what you can do, you could press like the short sleeve on like the bicep hit of a t-shirt. You just put that right there, you can press that. So it's not just for hats. You're doing t-shirt labels, neck labels, arm hits, basically whatever you could fit in this small area, you're able to do it with the cap press. And I learned that one from Big Brando. He still uses his cap press to press his neck labels, which I think is super cool. So
were you super color transfer? Finish product.
So with the Signature Series, you're getting 4 different interchangeable lower platens. You may not end up using all 4, but it's a great option to have. Again, it's not plugged in at the moment, but like you have the digital controller exactly the same as what you saw on our t-shirt press. Same controller here to control your cap press. So now, moving on from here, why would you upgrade from the Signature Series? Well, here it is. This is the Hotronix 360 IQ cap press. This is probably the latest and greatest in heat press technology that's come out in a long time. Completely redesigned cap press. What's most notable about this cap press is going to be the lower platen. This is actually heated, and it's not like a hard metal. Like this is the standard for pretty much every other cap press. It's like a metal plate with a silicone rubber top. This is so much different. It's a lot more flexible. It's not incredibly soft, but it has enough flexibility, especially when it's warm, to kind of help conform the hat. The shape has been redesigned. You'll notice the curve of the cap press is different than other presses, and the bottom part heats up. So not only is it like a silicone kind of rubber mold on bottom, but it actually heats from the bottom up. A big problem with cap presses is going to be press marks, where the edge of the heat press leaves a little mark. You don't see it on this hat, but like it would leave a mark on the top of the hat where the edge of the press hits. Well, when you heat things from the bottom, you don't need as much heat applied on top. Also, even if it's not leaving a mark on the edge, some materials just scorch at the temperatures needed for heat pressing. So because we're able to heat from the bottom, we could lower the top heat, have the heat applied up, and not worry about leaving any marks on top. The last thing, not the last thing, but the last thing I'll talk about right now is structured hats. So sometimes the curve of your hat does not match the curve of your press. And so what we have found with other lower platens is even if you have different ones, like with the Signature Series, sometimes we have to add a little bit of padding on there to kind of fill it out and make sure that the curve kind of matches this hat. I don't know how, I don't know what witchcraft they did, right? What magic they did. But Stahl's redesigned this to where even on structured hats, we're no longer having to add any padding to the bottom plate. You just load it on, it conforms to the special shape, and having the heated lower platen allows you to press a much wider variety, so you don't actually need the interchangeable bottom platens. The one downside to this is going to be really small hats, like children's hats. Those are not going to fit. This is a one size fits most, but you're probably not going to fit really, really small hats. So if you are doing children's hats, you might want to consider different hat press, but for adult hats, I'm talking structured, unstructured, dad hats, truckers, whatever you're doing, this really handles it all. It allows you to press on like the side, the back of the hat. This is absolutely an amazing cap press, and we're really excited to have it here at Heat Press Nation.
All right, that wraps it up in today's video. Big shout out to Jared from Heat Press Nation for sharing some of his incredible insights about the hat press and helping to figure out the next steps for upgrading your hat press equipment. And as you saw, I also want to give a shout out to Big Brando for his neck label work. He's a legend in this game, and his tips really got me thinking about how to step up my brand's presentation. And if you're looking to take your decorating apparel to the next level, definitely check out Heat Press Nation. They've been a huge resource for me, and I can't recommend them enough. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any more tips, tutorials, and behind the scenes content as I continue my journey. Also, drop a comment below if you tried any of the techniques I shared today, or if you got any questions about hat presses or custom apparel. I'd love to hear from you and help you out however I can. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep hustling, keep creating, and let's build this thing together. Peace.